Hello everyone, and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Aquarius for the week of May 30th through June 6th of 2023. And I would also like to give a very special thank you to all of you who have subscribed to my channel and helping it grow, as well as those who have given it a thumbs up for the videos that they've watched and left comments. Thank you again. All right, your first card out is the Nine of Swords. So losing some sleep over something that's happened recently. This could be in your job place. Maybe you either said something or something happened at work. And you're up in your head and losing some sleep over it. You know, tossing and turning. Maybe you said something. Maybe something was said to you and you're trying to figure out, do I move forward on it or do I just let it, go away? And the High Priestess. So there you are. Talking to somebody about it, somebody that you really trust. Maybe they also know a little bit more about the circumstances or the person that you're dealing with or dealt with. And they have a more clear insight for you. And the Queen of Cups. You're trying to get everything in your life on the same even keel going forward this week. You're following your instincts more, because you know you need to in this situation. And your Strength card, and it's taken pretty much all of your strength this far to get where you're at. For some of you, this is, you finally asked for your pay raise and they've decided that, all right, I guess you're worthy of a little more money, but you're also, going in there with a clear head. You're not going in telling them or demanding. You're learning to tell them, this is what I'm worth, this is what I'm offering, that sort of thing. And that can be in a relationship as well. And the Five of Rods. So there's been some sort of competition. Maybe they're, not giving you guys clarity on who's standing out above everybody else, but of course it's you. And Judgment. I always say justice for some reason, and I know it does not. But Judgment. So you're definitely making a decision this week for yourself going forward into your future. You've thought about it a few different times, different ways, and more than a few times. You've been thinking about this for a long time. You're learning that you want to cut out some people out of your life and not feel guilty about it. So you're learning to do that this week as well. You're curbing your emotions. You're keeping yourself in check so that you don't fall apart making these decisions, because they're the right actions to do for yourself this week. And the Magician. So there it comes. You're definitely facing yourself a difficult challenge, or a difficult challenge to you. And you're realizing that, you're facing it because you don't keep wanting to be reminded of this go around all the time. You want it to just sort of go away. And the Magician's going to help you do that. Because with this certainty, you're also realizing that if I have to stand my ground, I will. Whether that's in a relationship or a job, but you realize your potential and your own worth as well. And you've been, with the Two of Swords, putting this off for quite some time. You just sort of held yourself there, but you're no longer willing to do that anymore. You know that you want to make a decision because you have a vision in your mind of what you want in the future. And the Empress, and there you are, Clarity for sure, abundance, fertility. Be careful this week. If you're not already in a parenting way, you might become. Or this could be an adoption in the family for some of you. Some sort of happiness coming in. It's starting to go the way that you want it, the way you envisioned it. So you're feeling a little more healthy, more energized. You're realizing your potential and your self-worth this week as well. If you've ever had any doubts in yourself, you're starting to feel that, I can't read that person's mind, so why am I being so hard on myself all the time? Because that other person may not be thinking what you think they're thinking. and the Three of Swords. So yeah, you've had some sort of heartache, something that's, left a mark on you. But you're also learning that it's not going to hold you back anymore because you have other visions and things that you want in your life. And you're willing to change in order to make it come forward. And the Three of Pentacles. So there you are, hard worker, independent, loyal. You know your stuff. If this is a job that you've been doing for a long time, this may be the time that, the boss comes up to you and asks you, would you consider being a supervisor? Or maybe the positions come up and you've applied for it and there you get it. And the Devil. You're learning to realize what's been holding yourself back, and it's not other people, it's your own mind. And you're learning to, leave that behind. Not your mind, but the thought process of it. You're starting to realize that, you're putting up clear boundaries. If people don't like the way you act or talk or whatever, well, that's you. And obviously they don't accept you. So you're leaving certain circumstances in your life behind. Yeah, and the Chariot. So you're healing. You're realizing that, that situation was a dead-end one for you. It wasn't going to get you any farther in life or your heart. So you've learned to let places, people, and things go out of it because you're knowing that the only thing it's doing to you is hurting you. And you're no longer having anything to do with that part. You're letting things out of your life that hold you back. If they're not on your team, you're realizing that as well. You're letting people go. You're moving forward. You know that you have to because it's not in your best interest to keep beating yourself up all the time over circumstances that you have no control over. So you're learning that, it's okay to let those people out of my life because they're not on the same pilgrimage that you are. So you're forging ahead. You've made your decisions. You're not overthinking things anymore. You've got real good clarity going this week. You have a vision of what you want coming in the future, and you're going to master this because, you've mastered your emotions. You're not showing people, any kind of weakness this week, and you're moving forward because you know that it's not going to do you any good to give them any more ammunition. For some of yous, this is your victory ride moving forward because you're forging ahead. You've mastered your own skills in your mind. You know what you want to have in the future. You curbed your impulses this week. You're doing really well for yourself. You're dealing with matters that need being dealt with. And, and if people don't like it, well, you're just going to put up your boundaries and tell them that, either you're going to behave yourself or I'm just going to avoid you altogether. So that may be for some of you that's what you have to do this week. And you're realizing that there isn't any competition. There's nobody else like you. You are one person, and either they care or they don't care. And some of you are actually going to make yourself take a trip this week. Maybe you just get in the car and you decide that, clear my head of all this silliness and give myself a little more time to think. I'm going to go take a ride somewhere if you can, or get on, the transit in town and just ride it for a few hours, turn the music on and just, calm yourself down and not think about anything and look out at the scenery. You're mastering your own inhibitions this week. You're realizing what you want and what you're going to allow and, figuring out how to go about getting it. So that's your steps this week, which is beautiful. Once you heal yourself, tell yourself that, I'm not going to keep giving away my power here. And there's certain things, people, places, and things I'm going to have in my life, and other ones, I'm done with. So congratulations. It takes a big step to do that stuff. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. But your cards are very positive. means you're stepping forward. You're having, good visions for yourself, where your boundaries are, and you're going to put people of all walks in your life that they're going to have to respect you. All right. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Giving yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, a sea salt bath, or a pedicure. So enjoy your day. Pamper yourself. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.